Jesus. I've got one, Justice is going to come up and give a short testimony. If you are scheduled to be baptized, if you want to go change at this time, and then once Justice comes, I'm going to, Reese will be after that, and then Pastor, I'll turn it back over to you, and you go from there. Come on, Justice.
Hi, my name is Justice. Many of you probably know me, and I've been going here for about 4 or 5 years. But many of you probably don't know my story. When I was 5, I was watching a prophecy video with my mom, Sarah. She works in the back. And I decided to pray and give my life to Jesus, because what we were watching was about, like, what would be happening after, if you didn't get saved, after all that. And to be honest, it kind of scared me a little bit, which is, after I've learned, it's kind of a good thing to be scared of that, because you shouldn't want to do that. Anyway, when I was 3, my sister Emma, I don't know where she went, but my sister Emma and my dad Paul, we were in a moving truck going from Fort Hood, Texas to Orange, Texas. My dad had gotten out of the Army, and before he could be discharged, they had him on a 72-hour shift, and he wasn't able to get any sleep before we had to leave base. He was exhausted. He ended up falling asleep at the wheel, and we took out 50 feet of guardrail. I saw 3 angels keep the moving van from barrel rolling down a hill. After that, we got to ride in a hotel to a hotel in a police car, which was pretty cool to my 3-year-old brain. We all 3 came out of it without so much as a scratch. Another time, when I was 7, I went to the eye doctor to see if I needed glasses. While I was there, they figured out I had a hole in the back of my right eye. I don't remember the reasoning behind why the hole was there. I just had it. 3 days later, I went down for prayer with my grandma. I went back to the eye doctor about a week later, and it was gone. I haven't had any more problems with that eye since. Another time, like 4 years ago, I guess, for my 10th birthday, I got a bike. On the road to my house is basically a roller coaster. It's like that. And I was going down the hill at basically the top speed my bike would go. I hit a curb and I did a flip. My bike landed on top of me and my head bashed into the asphalt. I honestly think God gave me a thick skull, because somehow I came out of it without a concussion. Just a few scrapes and some road rash. Last year, right before Thanksgiving, my great-grandpa went into the hospital. He was there for about a week and got discharged the day before Thanksgiving. He lasted through December without having to go back to the hospital, but on January 12th, my great-uncle went into the hospital, and my great-grandpa went in 3 days later. My uncle passed away on January 21st, and we got told that my grandpa would pass away in the next 2 to 8 weeks. 6 weeks after my uncle passed, my grandpa went with him. Those were the longest 6 weeks of my life, as all I could do to help my grandpa was to make him comfortable and happy. We had a celebration of life for both on my birthday in June. Through all these instances, I learned more and more about how God can be with you when you're going through anything, from a minor bike wreck to the death of a loved one.
Amen.